Hello, my beautiful earth queens, all right, and kings, because men and women may be watching this reading. This reading is going to be for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. These are all earth signs. If you are a cross watcher or you happen to have earth also as an element in your chart, you are more than welcome to watch this reading. Just please understand that this reading may or may not resonate with your current situation, okay? All right, so we're going to start off with my disclaimer. I do not give anyone the right to copy my content, as all content is owned by me and my company, the POWERHOUSE Lair. Always be sure to follow up with your physician on any health advice that you receive from my channel. All right. Okay, so we are about to dive in. And as I said, this reading is for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So a lot of you guys are in that 10 of Pentacles stage, okay? You are receiving a lot of wealth, or you are about to receive more wealth, or you're about to start receiving this wealth, okay? So if you're looking for a financial security, it is coming, all right? If you're looking to enhance your family, it is coming. Some of you are going to receive a inheritance. Some of you have been doing this for a long time, so your bag is just really coming in because of all your hard work and your dedication. This is where your success matches up with the stability in your life. So everything is pretty much coming to not an end, but more so like it's more aligning where it should be for you right now. Some of you are either about to meet your special person, or you're already with your special person and you guys may be getting a house together, or maybe you're getting a house by yourself and your special person is about to come up. For some of you, you're finding balance, you're managing your time better, you're becoming more adaptable to the situation, and a lot of you are in the place of making choices. As you see, we have the third eye here, and we also have the sign of Jupiter, the planet of Jupiter, my bad. And we also have a maybe for your questions that you are asking, okay? So let's tap in now and see what you guys have money-wise and what's coming to you, okay? So let's see. First, we have these that are jumping out. So some of you are getting into cryptocurrency. The card just fell. All right. Some of you are getting into cryptocurrency. Some of you are working from home, or you're about to start working from home, which is why this flow is coming in with this money here. Some of you may be about to be entrepreneurs, which is why responsibilities is coming out, or maybe you're working from home because of your responsibilities, okay? So let's see, just so you guys can see this is cryptocurrency, this is work from home, and then this is responsibilities. All right. So for some of you, your loan is going to be denied. I'm not sure as of right now why it's going to be denied, but it is. So we'll continue to look and see. Some of you guys are receiving that insurance on that job, okay? Some of you are working entry-level positions at your job or about to be promoted to those positions, so congratulations. And as I said, some of you are about to be entrepreneurs. All right, so let's see what else we could get for you guys here, and I'm gonna move these up just so you can see them and go along with me. All right, and if you would like to book me for a personal reading, you can do so at www.thebrewhouselair.org. So I could read you personally, because again, this is just a general reading. So this is for the reading is just, when it's a general, it's just gonna shoot out things for everyone, you know. So some things may or may not apply to you. So what I mean by that is some of you may be into cryptocurrency while others are not, okay? Some of you will have a loan denied, but others will not, okay? So just take it how it resonates for now until you book that reading, all right? Some of you guys are paying bills. I know we all hate those, but it's just the way of the world right now. But make sure you're managing your money so you can pay your bills. I mean, it is the holiday time, all right? There may be something you need to follow up on so that loan maybe does not get denied. If this is you, tap into that. Let me know down in the comments. Some of you have a toxic work environment, which is why you may be leaving this job. So definitely dress to impress, all right? And then we have budget your money. This is the time of the year, regardless of where you live, where people normally celebrate holidays. I know different countries have their own holidays, and although it may not, you know, be the easiest thing on your wallet, people still, you know, do it. And me personally, I don't want to tell anybody what to do or, you know, how to celebrate. But one thing that I do with my family, we don't celebrate like Christmas and Thanksgiving and all of that jazz. We more so celebrate different type of things, ourselves, our ancestors, things of that nature. But with that being said, you have to do what's on your budget. So maybe look into getting your kids gifts throughout the year versus trying to just get them gifts all at one time. I mean, that's what we do. We do gifts all the time. I mean, but you have to do it based on your budget. And I'm not saying that we spoil them, but, you know, at the same time, like, your kids should be celebrated more than just once or twice a year, right? You should be celebrated more than just once or twice a year. Those you love should be celebrated more than once or twice a year, because you're supposed to give people their flowers while they're living, you know, not when they pass on. So maybe don't leave it up to whatever country you live in to designate when you celebrate these things, especially when it comes down to your accomplishments, all right? Because some of you are really accomplishing some big things right now. So let's see what oracle cards come out for you guys. Get you guys a few affirmations here. Some of you are seeking serenity, okay? For that all the way. Some of you are forgiving. It's saying I am forgiving. All right, so some of you, you know, you may have not been in a forgiving place, okay? You may have been holding a grudge about something, and you're, you know, at this point where you are right now with your growth, you're like, you know what? I am a forgiving person, you know, and you're maybe learning lessons about yourself and maybe things that you did, you know, to others as well. So maybe you are seeking forgiveness, maybe you're asking for forgiveness as well as forgiving others, but I feel that you're also forgiving yourself and others as well, so you can come out of that devilish toxic energy that you've been in lately. And as I said in other videos, that energy is really going on a lot. So this is why, you know, I feel that you guys should try to shift your perceptions and move away from that energy, because that energy is really not serving you. You know, when you vibrate on a low vibration, you allow these demonic forces, energies, and things to attach to you and your energy, therefore making it hard for you in your situations. And even with the water signs reading, it kind of went on a, you know, on a level where maybe the water signs were also being toxic themselves, dwelling in their emotions. When you are toxic, you have to openly admit it and stop trying to make it seem that, you know, you're the victim all the time, because sometimes you are the one who's causing the problem. So don't put yourself in a narcissistic energy and, you know, let all these things attach to you, because these attachments are... Okay, so right when I was saying that these attachments were out here, an alert went off on my phone. So being that it was an alert, you know what I'm saying, like, that's even more confirmation, you know, about these energies being out here. And if you have these attachments on you, then you're not going to be a really good person. You're not going to be a likable person. And a lot of people are going to start to pull themselves away from you. And this could be why this job has become such a toxic environment, because maybe you're causing it to be toxic and you don't see it, or you don't want to see it, or you don't want to take accountability for it, and or someone else is causing this. Okay, so you just have to take it how it resonates with you in your situation. But definitely me talking about attachments and then an alert goes off, that's definitely just red flag, right? So this card says, I consume only my fair share. Okay, that's it. You can't consume what's for everyone else. And then, as I tell all my clients, you can't allow things to consume you either. Okay, and I feel like a lot of you allow things to consume you, whether it be things said by other people, whether it be emotions or feelings or whatever it is. You just have to remember who you are, and create that harmony that you have naturally within yourself, because all signs have a good side to them, but they also have a bad side to them too. And in because not in my first book, Change Your Language, but in my second book, that's going to be a series, I will be talking more about astrology in that book. So definitely keep an eye out for that, okay? Because it'll help you align yourself more with who you are and who you need to be according to your sign, versus who the world is telling you to be, and you just moving off emotion. You know, when you move off emotion, things don't work too well. All right, you are a earth sign. Earth signs, this is your reading, and I care for the earth is coming out. So maybe you are pregnant, maybe you're about to be pregnant. It just depends on what you're birthing right now. Are you birthing something toxic, or are you birthing something good? All right, you are the creator of your reality. All right, you have to follow your inner guidance. All right, your inner guidance is not to say that you're always right, but that voice that you hear that tells you, hey, don't do that, you know, you have to follow that. Don't say that. You know, we all hear that. Some of us who are intuitive, should I say, hear that. But a lot of people do not follow that. So this is where you have to use your discernment, and go, you know, inward with these things. You know, relate to peace. Stop trying to relate to this chaotic energy because you think, you know, it's what you need. I am trustful in my relationships. You know, some of you can be, but I get the feeling that some of you are not as trustful in your relationships. And this could be just because where you are mentally, physically, and emotionally right now. And if you're in a bad place right now, Taurus, you know, Virgo, Capricorn, then what you give out to others is not going to come in well either. You know, you just have to understand that everything happens in divine timing and not your timing. And then you also have to understand, we all have to understand, because I'm not picking on you, I'm not picking on any sign, but I am going to be blunt with everyone. And you can either accept it or you can skip, you know, and find someone else who won't be as blunt as me. But I'm always going to be blunt when it comes to my readings, because I don't sugarcoat anything. I do not charge people the prices that I charge them to sugarcoat anything to them. So I'm always going to be on the up and up. with you. But I feel that, you know, a few of you, you know, you may be doing some things wrong that you shouldn't be doing. Maybe acting out of, you know, a bad energy or a bad character. And if that is you, then I suggest that, you know, you change that. Because it's not good to act out in those energies, especially when we ultimately all want the same thing, which is peace, abundance, and love. Okay, there may be a miracle that can come your way if you change your mindset about something. So, you know, don't let your blessings be blocked because of something that you went through in the past, or a feeling or emotion that you may have had in the past. Okay, maybe it's time to just accept it and move on. All right. I want to give you guys the most accurate reading that I can. So this is why I have decided to pull another deck out for you guys, just so you can, you know, be tapped into what you need to be tapped into. Because some of you are discovering something, as I said, maybe discovering something about yourself, maybe discovering something about others, and that's okay. You know, you can make different choices and change your previous decisions based off of new information. With these cards being read, I want to say that some of you may be having, you know, to accept some things, or maybe you may be discovering some things about a fire sign, which could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. All right. Some of you may be dealing with the air sign. Your miracle may come from an air sign. Again, some of you may be pregnant, you know, and you may be pregnant with the air sign. But definitely follow your instinct, not your emotions. Okay, instinct and emotions are two different things. All right. So I just want to make sure that you guys understand that, so you can make the best choices going forward, so you're not blocking any of your blessings. I really felt that, you know, someone here was, or who is going to be watching this, is in, you know, this type of place. They're feeling guilty about something. And we have the I am forgiving card. So if you're guilty about something and you are a forgiving person, or you're a forgiving person and you're dealing with guilt with the situation, or how you handled a situation, how you misread a situation, a person, place, however that resonates with you in your life, or if you're dealing with someone who is guilty about something that they may have done to you, you know, just however it resonates with you, definitely check into that. You know, check into those feelings, those emotions, because it definitely has you feeling some type of way. Okay, and you can't keep ignoring that feeling. It's almost like you're trying to block it out, but no matter how much you block it out, it just keeps coming to you. And if it keeps coming to you, it keeps coming to you for a reason. Maybe because it's supposed to be in your life, but you just don't have the faith to believe that. Okay, so you have to have the faith. You know, as they say, faith without works is dead. All right, so we do have 3 green cards coming out at the same time, with a 4th at the bottom of the deck. All right, so this could be you. This would be, hold on one second. This is the 4th card at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so maybe you're the gossipy, or maybe, you know, someone's gossiping about you, but you're definitely grieving over something. It could be a current loss, and if you are grieving over a current loss, or any loss that you have had in your life, you definitely have my condolence. You may be grieving over someone that you lost, but they're still living, that you want back in your life. This person may have given you a lot of wisdom. Okay, you may have felt like this person was tricking you, or you may have been the trickster, you know, in this. Maybe you were not being fully aligned, and as I say that, this light on this speaker turns green. So maybe you know, were the one who was doing the trickery and playing, and, you know, you're feeling guilty about that now. And if you are, I recommend that you reach out, okay? But if you're going to reach out to people, you have to be sincere in your reaching out. You can't keep going back here. And you can't, these two things are not going to work, earth signs, okay? And I'm not picking on you guys, but you know, everyone can gossip and everyone can have tricks. We're not just going to put that down to a certain sign, but you see the color here. Okay, you could be a person who deals with dragons, talks about dragons, likes dragons, or maybe you could be exhibiting dragon energy. You know, maybe you could want to feel like the hierarchy. Maybe you could want to act like you are just this great person when these people are like, girl, we know what you're doing. You just came over here to gossip and talk this shit about somebody who we don't care about. You know, we don't want to hear that. We're tired of hearing that. We're tired of hearing you're always playing the victim. Okay, and for that I hear Virgo. I hear Virgo is doing a lot of victim playing. You know, if that's you, you know, just try to change the things about yourself that need to be changed. I don't say that in a mean way, in a harsh way, but everyone has to grow, okay? And you can't grow if you don't know. So now that you know, you can do something about what you know about. You can't do things if there's something that you don't know about, right? So definitely check in with your energy, check in with yourself. Do what you guys have to do so you can be back to where you need to be, okay? Being this beautiful green goddess who is aligned, you know? You don't want the birds running away from you. You want them, you know, to come to you and feel comfortable with you. And they can't do that when you're not in the right energy and you're not grounded. So maybe ground yourself, go out in nature, take a walk, go to the park. If you can't do that, as I said in another reading, definitely buy you a little tub, like a little clothing tub. Buy you some dirt, put the dirt in there, put your feet in there and ground yourself. Connect back with yourself in this light energy. I know you guys can see the sun just busting right here, right down on my readings today. Hello, sun, how are you doing? But definitely tap into that light energy, because a lot of you are dwelling in darkness, and you can see that darkness down here in these cards. You know, even the money cards, there was a lot of darkness, you know, a hue of darkness, as you can see in these cards. There's earth, you know, but there's still darkness in those. So definitely tap back into that light. Be your glimmering self. If you've been around a lot of dark, evil people, maybe it's time for you to remove yourself away from them so you can get back to who you are. All right? We all have a purpose, and we all have to figure out that purpose, and we all have to be in tune with our purpose. All right? I hope this message helps you. And if it does, please let me know down in the comments. There will definitely have to be a part 1 and a part 2 to these videos, because I'm doing mini shorts on them as well. But I will make sure everything is linked so you guys can see it in actual real time. All right, thank you guys for watching.